Welcome to the Sin City, everybody. The site of Jugan Bowl VIII. Here in Las Vegas, Nevada, it is the San Antonio Fighters taking on the Tucson Vipers. The second time these two teams have met in the championship game. Of course, the last time being Season 6, where San Antonio took that one in a thriller, 36-29. How these teams got here. Some highlights from the Pottsville game. Bobby running that one in for a TD as San Antonio going on to beat Pottsville 23-13 after a strong performance by Ryan Davis and Devon Bronson on the offensive side. In the conference championship, a thriller, more of a defensive battle in this one. But Michael McCloskey going off 5 targets, 5 catches for 123, including that big catch there for 47 yards. That drive will eventually end with a touchdown to Guster, and then Davis finding Guster again. He had a big game in this one too, and they hold on to win by a single point. For Tucson, all offense against Milwaukee. Julian Forbes, 23 carries for $128 and 2 scores, but hey, they can throw it too. Taquan McFadden to Ronnie Patterson Jr. And then Sam Ligon, the backup running back, rushing in for a touchdown as well. Very balanced attack for this Tucson team. You saw Quinn Large, the backup tight end, getting in there, and then Roland Brunson, the veteran receiver, as well. Lots of different weapons on that Tucson offense. Propels them to the conference championship game against the heavy favorite Virginia Beach Neptunes. But Julian Forbes at it again, breaks a tackle, and takes it to the house as he tiptoes along the sideline there. Overtime here as Barbosa misses the kick. That'll send it to OT, where Jeremy Krause, picked off by Ladarius Kennedy. And that sets up the game-winning rush touchdown for Julian Forbes. Tucson in their second Jugan Bowl. The 4-time champion San Antonio Fighters looking for number 5. Tucson looking for number 1 in franchise history. Take a look at the top players for each team. Quarterback, running back duo is going to be huge in this one. You also got 2 of the best safeties in the league in Kyrell Trotter and Xavier Fowler going at it. That should be fun to watch. Taquan McFadden, number 5 quarterback rank in the NAGA, all-time record of 75% win percentage, 20 TDs, 8 picks. You thought that was great. Check out Ryan Davis. His record as the San Antonio quarterback, 57-8, which is legit unheard of. And that will be how we roll into this game. Kickoff from Vegas is next. Jugan Bowl VIII coming at you here live on YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. Jugan Bowl VIII is live, and we are just about to kick off. San Antonio has won the toss, and they will receive the ball. Nick Rowan will get Jugan Bowl VIII started. Marion Singleton on the return. Ryan Davis at quarterback for San Antonio, the 94 overall elite dev out of the University of Maryland. Bronson on the carry. Mentioned a lot about those two in the pregame. Devon Bronson still getting it done despite being 32 years of age. He is a 91 overall elite. Originally on Vancouver way back in the league's early years. Bronson on that carry, and already an injury going down here is Zach Faulkner, one of Tucson's best linebackers. That is a huge hole to fill on that defense. Bronson up the middle and doing what he does best, picking up first downs. First and 10, just getting started here in Jugan Bowl VIII. Bobby Armour on the carry that time. The 85 overall backup running back, star dev out of South Carolina. Getting the rushing attack established here as Bronson takes the carry again. That one good for only 2. As it'll bring up a 3rd and 3 as they've worked their way into Tucson territory. And off here, Bronson, going to be short. I believe that was 95. Tevin Edwards on the tackle. And it'll be 4th and 1. They're going to go for it here. Interesting decision. Davis to hand it off. A toss there to Armour, and they're going to give him the first down on that. Thought they may have put him short, but that will be a first down for Armour. Bronson now back in the game. He'll get the handoff and plunge forward for about 9. San Antonio coming into the game with the 3rd best rushing offense this season. Both teams actually in the top 5, Tucson being 5th. 2nd and 1, handoff to Armour, going nowhere this time. It's the corner, Kenny McKenzie, stopping him in the backfield. Loss of a few, it'll be 3rd and 4. Davis throws incomplete at the feet of his target. And it will be 4th down. Sam Fanninsteel, the 33-year-old longtime fighter, will attempt it from about 53 yards out, and that is perfect, right down the middle. San Antonio will strike first here in this Jugan Bowl. Fanninsteel kicks it away, and that'll be a touchback. San Antonio has never trailed in the playoffs. They last trailed in their most recent loss to South Beach. Pretty impressive stat there, courtesy of graphics guy and stats extraordinaire, Coltrol. Huge shout out to him for putting the entire graphics package all together for me. As Tucson here on first down. Taquan McFadden at quarterback. Julian Forbes gets the toss and gains 3. More on McFadden. 93 overall elite dev at just 25. Was a 6th overall pick in season 5 out of NC State. And Forbes on the carry. And he'll have enough for the first. Forbes a 95 overall elite at just 24. Very young core for this Tucson team. Ronnie Patterson Jr., the number 1 receiver, only 27. Sam Ligon on the carry. Has bounced around a few teams. Was undrafted in season 3 out of Charleston Southern. 2nd and 2 for McFadden and company. They look to throw. Had Forbes that are out of the backfield, but good play by the linebacker Theo Bailey to knock that one away. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Patterson Jr. and Brunson lined up to the left. McFadden goes play action and has his tight end. It's Quinn Large. Quinn Large stepping up in a big role as he and Ethan Harrelson provide a dynamic duo at that spot. 1st and 10, approaching a minute to go in the opening quarter. Forbes stays on his feet somehow and eventually gets 9.5 out of that. Stop made by Jarvis Brothers. 2nd and inches now. McFadden tosses it. Forbes picks up the first. Tucson has found themselves in the red zone. 30 seconds to go, opening quarter. Liga on the back. He'll take the carry and go absolutely nowhere. BJ Black on the stop. Second and 14. After that, carry loses 4, and that will end the first quarter. 3-0 San Antonio, but Tucson driving here. Forbes the back, McFadden in the pistol. Looks, pass is caught. Deshaun Montgomery. Brought to the turf after a gain of 9. It'll bring up a very important 3rd and 5 here. McFadden and company going shotgun on this play. Here we go, play action toward the end zone, and it's almost intercepted. There's a flag down, however. It'll be offensive pass interference. Deshaun Montgomery got a little bit handsy with one of the receivers there, or one of the corners, excuse me. And that'll be declined. It'll send out Tucson kicker Nick Rowan for a short field goal. And that's good from 24. And this game is all tied. The win predictor has Tucson with a 77% chance to win, given the current state of the game. We'll see how that changes as the game transpires. Under a minute played second quarter, San Antonio with the ball at their own 25. Davis hands off. Bronson on the carry, and Kevin Edwards right there to stuff that. Gain of about a half yard on the play, 2nd down and 9. They go empty set. Davis going deep. He's got a receiver. It's Burton Guster. He's beat the defense. Ladarius Kennedy can't catch him. It's a touchdown. Burton Guster going 74 yards all the way to the end zone. And the first big play comes off the arm of Ryan Davis and into the hands of Burton Guster, the 99 overall receiver, who has just made a huge impact on this game. Extra point by Sam Vandensteel was good, and that knocks down Tucson's win percentage by 9% after that score. San Antonio comes through with a big explosive play. Xavier Lacroix on the return for Tucson. McFadden and company looking to respond on the offensive side. It's a toss. It's Forbes. He's got some blocks and has a first down. Kyrell Trotter on the tackle that time for San Antonio. Forbes 6 carries for 51 yards in this one. The motion to tight end Harrelson. Forbes gets another handoff here. Breaks a tackle. That was Theo Bailey he shrugged off. And that gets very close to a first down. But it'll be a 2nd and inches here. McFadden on the draw play, and Ligon won't go anywhere. It's Deshaun Allen on the tackle that time for San Antonio. And Jeremy Ball a little bit shaken up there. He'll walk to the sideline. 3rd and 1. McFadden passing. Pass is caught. That is Roland Brunson with the grab. Brunson, a veteran receiver, was an original member of Birmingham when they first came into the league. Pass here is intercepted. McFadden throws it to the hands of Jalen Majors. And a turnover there as Majors read that play perfectly, as McFadden was trying to hit Patterson Jr. And a turnover now, and San Antonio has possession. Devon Bronson on the big play, 29 yards. San Antonio's rushing attack getting going here. That is McFadden's first interception since week 9 against Des Moines. Bronson. 1 yard there on the toss play. Bobby Armour stepping in his spot. He'll join Davis alongside him in the shotgun. Davis to throw. Looking for a man deep in the end zone. It'll be knocked away. Good coverage that time by Tucson, who entered this game finishing the season with the number 1 defense in the entire league. 6th passing, 5th rushing. Davis to throw, 3rd and 8. Pass is caught. There's Michael McCloskey. The big tight end getting involved finally. 1st and 10 for Davis as they have found the red zone here. Guster and Malcolm Bowman on the left side. They go handoff to Bronson. And that'll gain 5 as they inch closer. Rushes of 29, 2, and 5 on this drive for Bronson. Davis, end zone wide open as Malcolm Bowman. Touchdown, San Antonio. Malcolm Bowman, the former Sacramento tight end, got converted to receiver not too long ago and has really found a role here on the San Antonio team. He's good for over 1,000 yards this season. Or check that. Last season. Lacroix on the return. How did Malcolm Bowman do this season? He only had 410 yards, but still a decent showing. As 1st and 10 as Jeremy Ball comes back. Good to see. He'll start in at guard. Forbes on the run, breaks a tackle. Again, Bailey, the victim of the Forbes stiff arm. 2nd and 1 coming up. Forbes, 8 carries for 70. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 1. Tucson down by 14.
Go!
A toss, it's Forbes. And that is not the thing wrong with their offense right now.
Go!
As, showing San Antonio's rushing attack for some reason. That is intercepted. McFadden with another interception thrown. This time it's Jarvis Brothers who steps right in front of that route and picks it off. Brilliantly done by San Antonio's defense. Davis throws, almost went back the other way. Kenny McKenzie with that break up there. Dangerous ball. 2nd down and 10 here for the Fighters. They have taken over the win predictor as well. 51% of the chances going to them. San Antonio's last 2 drives have ended in a score. Can they continue that streak here? Davis, handoff to Bronson, and that will be well short. And Tucson will call their first timeout. And they send out the punt team, Zach McQueen. Will boot it deep. Lacroix waiting for it. Inside his own 20. And it'll be stopped by Justin Bush. Tucson has the predictions swing back in their favor. A close game. McFadden, incomplete that time. Brothers on the coverage, who had the pick last drive. Tucson's got to be very careful of how they control the ball here, as Patterson able to haul that one in. Big play there for 18 yards, and that'll bring up a first down, clock moving. With just over a minute to go, nice deflected pass. That'll be incomplete. Second down and 10. McFadden going empty here. No running back in the backfield with him. Pass here, almost intercepted. Cairo Trotter got a hand on that one. It'll be third down. I formation, the fullback Alex Anagnosopoulos makes an appearance. Forbes running right behind Anagnosopoulos and almost picked it up, but just ended up being a yard short. And they'll burn their second time out and actually go for it here. On 4th and 1, big play. McFadden throws, pass is hauled in somehow by Patterson, right up against Jarvis Brothers, who actually commits a face mask as well. So they'll add 15 to that. That's big for Tucson as that puts them in the red zone. McFadden with 53 seconds and 1 timeout. Incomplete. Braxton Bowens on the coverage that time for San Antonio. His teammates with McFadden at South Carolina. Excuse me, not South Carolina. NC State. Anyway, Deshaun Montgomery scored us a touchdown there. Take a look at the replay. And Montgomery hauls that one in right in front of the defender. PAT by Rowan is good. So Taquan McFadden to Deshaun Montgomery puts Tucson a bit closer, as they have increased their margin of victory here on the predictor, 65%. According to the statistics, the Marion Singleton on the return. 44 seconds for San Antonio to do something here. We'll see if they can perhaps go all the way down and get a field goal, or perhaps even go up by 2 scores if they move quickly. Pass is complete to McCloskey. They have 3 timeouts. They will not use one here, however. It'll be 2nd and 2. Davis throws, pass caught. Guster breaks a tackle and is inside the 40. What a move there. San Antonio calling their first timeout. 23 seconds. Davis throws, pass almost intercepted. Very close. Xavier Fowler had that in his hands. So he was trying to go over the top with it, was Davis. Empty backfield. 2nd and 10. Davis throws, passes over the head of McCloskey. That's one he wants back for sure. 3rd and 10 now. 4 wideouts in the game for San Antonio. They throw to Justin Bush, and that won't get very far. Xavier Fowler on the tackle for Tucson. San Antonio using their their second to last timeout. And Fannin Steele on to attempt from 50. The kick is up and good. So Fannin Steele converts again, and San Antonio now up by 10. Stay tuned at half for some first half highlights after the whistle for the first half, and we'll get you right into the second half. Probably another play or 2 here before we wrap up the first half here. McFadden will throw, and that'll be hauled in by Patterson and stopped there. That is the first half complete. Take a look at the quarterback comparison here. The one glaring difference, the turnover margin. Taquan McFadden 2 picks to Davis's 0. Other than that, looking pretty similar. The rushing attack. Bronson versus Forbes. Pretty close in almost every category. Forbes actually has the advantage in first downs. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes in the second half, as that has certainly not been the problems with these offenses. Take a look at the receivers, too. Burton Guster, of course, that big 74-yard touchdown in the first half. Ronnie Patterson there, 4 catches, 4 first downs for Tucson. He's been very efficient today as well. Take a look at the defensive side of things. Mentioned Jarvis Brothers earlier. We also got Kenny McKenzie, who's had a couple of tackles, a tackle for loss, and a deflected pass. And total team performances here. Time of possession is pretty even. Both teams with 5 drives. Tucson has actually had more first downs, but they've also had 2 turnovers. So just as long as Tucson can keep control of the football, this game is theirs. Taking some first half highlights here. San Fernando Steel opened the scoring with a 53-yard field goal. Nick Rowan, the other kicker, answers with a 24-yarder. That one's good. Davis, empty backfield here early second quarter. Wide open target. Burton Guster, and he could go. Touchdown, San Antonio. Meanwhile, next drive, Jalen Mages picks off Taquan McFadden. Ensuing drive for San Antonio, Davis touchdown to Bowman. Then again, McFadden, another pick. This time it's Jarvis Brothers. McFadden responding. Down 17-3, finding Deshaun Montgomery for the touchdown. 2010 is where we stand, opening up the second half. Tucson football first, as San Fernando Steel gets us restarted here. Live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Not a far trip for either of these two teams, especially for Tucson, who's practically right next door. First play of the second half finds McFadden, and Montgomery, who had the touchdown earlier, makes another catch. Good for 23. Montgomery, a 24-year-old, 84 overall star, was a 4th-round pick in Season 6 by El Paso out of USF. Forbes on the carry, lit up that time. Oliver Crisp on the tackle. Second down and 5 coming up. Single back set. Forbes on the counter play. Has a lot of room, and that was closed up quickly by Trotter, who got over there for the stop. 1st and 10 inside enemy territory at the 43. Sam Ligon on the back. He'll get the toss. Ligon just barely getting back to the line. Trotter on the stop. 2nd and 9, just getting started here. Second half, Tucson down by 10. Play action, McFadden feeling the pressure, gets away from the pressure, and takes off for a first down. Wow! The athleticism of Taquan McFadden on that play, my goodness. 15-yard scamper out of a sack. So empty again. McFadden, this time, evades one potential sack, but does not evade the second. A.J. Pierre brings him down. Finds a gap in the offensive line and takes down the QB. Loss of 10. 2nd and 20. McFadden to the air again. This time has Forbes. Breaks the tackle. And Brothers on the stop again. Forbes on the carry. Brothers again on the tackle. Good enough for the first down. Blake Fry hurt on that play. He'll come back later. Tucson in the red zone. Brunson, touchdown! Found a gap right in the middle there between a couple of defenders. Watch this one again. Kind of takes a delayed start to that, and also gets a huge block out there. I believe That may have been from Harrelson, not exactly sure. Nick Rowan puts the extra point through, and this is a ball game again all of a sudden. 2017, as Tucson has just over a 2/3 chance to win currently. Lots of game left, though, for San Antonio to extend on their current lead. Marion Singleton on the return. And it will be a drive that will begin at the 16-yard line here for San Antonio. 3 tight ends, information you do not often see it by this team. It'll be a toss play to Bronson. A good tackle that time. Tyrone Kirkland, the veteran linebacker, on the tackle for Tucson. Taking the place, presumably, of Zach Faulkner, who went down early in the game. McCloskey on the catch, and that was good enough for the first down. Davis in the strong eye here. Cole Hand, the fullback. Bronson, tailback. Bronson on the carry. Shakes off one tackle and has enough for the first. No, he doesn't, actually. I thought for sure they would have given that to him, but they didn't. I stand corrected. It's 2nd and inches. Davis in the I form now. Handoff. It's Bronson again. This time tackled right away, but going to be enough for the first down. Randall Dodd that time on the tackle for Tucson. Bronson approaching 100 yards today. Hike. Handoff Bronson again. And 4. It's been pretty consistent today. Gaining quality yards for San Antonio. Oh, that was Armour, excuse me. Both of them decent. Bronson on the carry, just short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 3rd and 1. See what they pull out of the playbook here. Davis in the I form. Handed off to Armour, and right up the middle, has him for a first down. Enemy territory. A toss play. Bronson to the outside, and he'll be wrestled to the ground by Dwayne Patterson. That will end the 3rd quarter. 20-17. San Antonio driving here, looking to extend their slim lead. One more quarter of football here in Season 8. Devon Bronson on the carry. First down picked up. Very consistent rushing attack on this drive. Carries of 5, 9, 8, and 9. Now the one here, getting a tremendous block from the outside by Guster. And that is a big play. 14 yards on that carry by Bronson. 1st and 10. Another 3 tight end set for San Antonio. Davis, another run play. It's Armour. They've been heavy on the run this drive. 2nd and 1. Let's see if they continue to go to the ground here. Bronson in the backfield. Cole Hand with him. Bronson toss play, too easy. Untouched. Touchdown, San Antonio. Devon Bronson on the toss play. There was no one within 2 yards of him. 19 for 124 for Devon Bronson today. He has definitely shown why he can still be considered one of the league's best. San Antonio has overtaken Tucson in the win predictor, now up by 54% to 46. Lacroix on the return. Now to the 17, where Tucson will begin their drive. With that handoff, Forbes gains 6 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 4, Tucson. Time's ticking here. Down by 10. A toss play to Forbes. Both teams relying heavily on the run lately as the clock continues to run. 3rd down and 2. McFadden, another run. It's Ligon this time, and he has a 1st down. McFadden to throw. Pass is caught. Brunson. Braxton Bowens is right there for the tackle. Not a former college teammate of Tucson McFadden, like I mistakenly said earlier. 2nd and 7. McFadden, wide open target there is Forbes. And he'll take it and run. Forbes across midfield. Nice play there. 20-yard pickup tackle made by Trotter. And they are inside San Antonio territory. A toss play here. Ligon breaks free. How did he get out of that? 22 yards for Sam Ligon. Under 5 to go. McFadden, handoff. Forbes finds a hole in the offensive line and gains 7. Second down and 3 coming up. 2 tight ends in the shotgun here for McFadden. Under 4 minutes to play. Forbes, handoff, gets the 1st. We'll see if McFadden goes back to the air here or he'll keep with what's working. Forbes nearing 130 yards on the afternoon. Ligon in the backfield. He'll get the handoff. He'll run for about 4. It's been all running back seemingly recently. 2nd and 6. A flag here, encroachment. One of the rare penalties we've seen today. Deshaun Allen guilty of that infraction. Push him up 5, it'll be 2nd and 1. McFadden to throw it. Caught. Ethan Harrelson. Close to the goal line. It'll be a gain of 5. It'll come down to the 1. As clock is ticking here. Tucson better be careful. They have to manage the clock here. McFadden looking. End zone here. It is incomplete, almost intercepted. Oliver Crisp could have picked off McFadden for a 3rd time. As we have reached the 2-minute warning. McFadden on 2nd and goal. End zone. Incomplete. Oh, he had Harrelson. Oh, that was right in the breadbasket for him. He just got to put it in his hands. That was what he wants back. McFadden to throw again. This time has a receiver. It's Brunson for the Tucson touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the Jugan Bowl. And it keeps Tucson alive for now. Extra point by Rowan is good. 4th and 12 coming up. Tucson. Can they convert? Yes, they can. It's Brunson. Oh, my goodness. The game is still alive for Tucson. Roland Brunson coming through in the clutch here. 1st down, Tucson keeping the ball. McFadden to Forbes. Can he break off again like he did the last time? No. Good tackle there by San Antonio, keeping him contained. 1:20 to go and counting. Both teams, all 3 of their timeouts remaining. McFadden, 2nd and 8. Pass is caught by Harrelson. He gets out of bounds. That's very important. 1:11 to go. 3rd and 5. McFadden in the pistol. Throws. It's incomplete. Oh, no. That was one he needed right there. McFadden now faced with a 4th down. And knocked away! Incomplete! Braxton Bowens breaks it up. And it's San Antonio football. Braxton Bowens is the defensive hero for San Antonio. After 2 missed passes by McFadden on 3rd and 4th down. 2nd and 4 coming up. Passes caught by Bowman, and that should do it. Davis beginning the celebrations here as they will enter victory formation. And the San Antonio Fighters are on their way to winning their 5th Jugan Bowl. So close in the very end. Tucson definitely put up a fight, but ultimately falling short. San Antonio's team just too strong, and of course the turnover battle was a very key part of this game as well. Tucson throwing 2 picks to San Antonio's secondary. Brian Davis doing his job. Devon Bronson finding holes in the defense to get some big rushes, and of course can't forget about Burton Guster too with that big TD. Take a look at the post-game highlights here. San Steel, of course, knocking that one through. Nick Rowan matching him. 3-3 ball game here. Early 2nd quarter. Guster wide open on the go route. Perfect ball from Davis. Guster finds Pater. McFadden, deep crosser. It's picked off. Jalen Majors. That was pick 1 of 2 for San Antonio's secondary. Davis responds. Touchdown, Malcolm Bowman. McFadden throws. Jarvis Brothers right there for the pick. Number 2 by San Antonio. McFadden not going to let that shake him though. Finds Deshaun Montgomery in the end zone. Touchdown, Tucson. 20-10, mid-3rd quarter. McFadden, Brunson finds the gap. Nice blocking as well. 2017, early 4th. Bronson. Forget about it. Touchdown, San Antonio. 27-17, McFadden on 3rd and goal, finding Brunson for TD number 2. McFadden on 4th and 12. Got him. Who else but Brunson? And with a minute and change to go, McFadden just couldn't get it to his target. Braxton Bowens breaks it up, and that will do it. Devon Bronson, offensive MVP. Jarvis Brothers with the pick, having the defensive MVP. McFadden gets the offense for Tucson. McKenzie with the defense for Tucson. Michael McCloskey, most receptions. Jarvis Brothers, 9 tackles to go along with that pick as well. Huge shout out to him. And we'll take a look at Tucson stats too. McFadden, 18 of 30, 3 TDs and 2 picks. Forbes did his job. Leader of the defense was Devontae Connor with 5 tackles. Co-leading that. And the game stats here, 56 plays to 43. Tucson actually beating him in total yards, but of course the turnover battle is what was the most important factor, and that will be it. Tucson loses 27-24. San Antonio captures their 5th Jugan Bowl title. We will have a whole lot more for you regarding this offseason coming very, very soon now that the Jugan Bowl is officially over. Please, please, please stay tuned to the Discord for important updates. That is how I will reach you all best. And until then, please keep supporting the league. Thank you all for your support thus far. We really appreciate it. And we will see you guys in Season 9. Should be exciting, folks. Take care.